Horror of horrors, Commander. Claudella, our foremost artist, turns out to be a sinner of sapphic sentiments. Such transgression cannot be condoned. The gods will not stand for it. All her works shall be pulled down onto the ground and smashed into the dust. Seven forgive us for having admired her so.
Once more, the undead are in an uproar over nothing, Commander. Now they are systematically tearing down the statues of their own foremost artist because she made the posthumous confession of being gay. What on earth moved her to do so, we'll never know, but the results are tragic. Please tell Yorick to calm his kin. A civilized society should not stand for such barbarism, whether the gods approve or not.
Remember I mentioned the artist Della Gecko a while ago, Commander? Brilliant. Gay. Well, I have another example. The undead sculptress Claudella, who sadly perished a short while ago because of some strange disease that sometimes plagues her kindred. She was an artist of profound mastery, revered by every single one of the undead, but now that in her last will and testament she revealed to have had a long-standing physical relationship with a woman they always assumed to be her sister, the vermin are systematically destroying all her works. Beautiful bronzes, marvelous marbles, all are falling under the hypocrites' hammers. But you can do something about this, Commander. You can stop this madness. And if you won't, give me the order and I'll bash the skull of each vandal I meet. Couldn't have said it better myself. Cheers, Commander. You're officially a patron of the arts now. I shall raise a toast to you tonight. And in the meantime, try not to succumb to the temptation of yanking away Yorick's lower jaw and throwing it overboard.
I appreciate her condition as much as the next, Commander. I must protest. If...
I don't know if you've talked to...
Horror of horrors, Commander.
the Iron Curtain. Ho, 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 and a bottle of ale. Dwarfs on a ship. Who would have thought? Easy, like blowing up a mine shaft. We'll be back before happy hour. Adding coal to the fire?
You and I think alike, my lord. They're toast.
But I was just getting me a beer, sir. More steam power! Drawing the Iron Curtain. We'll be back before happy hour.
Who requested fireworks?
Adding coal to the fire?
I need a target, quickly! Another kill on the counter. Every move is a step closer to victory, my lord. That's impossible, Commander. That's impossible, Commander. That's impossible, Commander. Standing by, impatiently. I'll leave a trail of smoke and flame. Get ready to be impressed, my lord. I need a target, quickly! Another kill on the counter. Point me at something that can go boom! That's impossible, Commander. That's impossible, Commander. Standing by, impatiently. Get ready to be impressed, my lord.
Rockets or torpedoes? As long as you pay, we've got them. Dwarfs on a ship. Who would have thought? But I was just getting me a beer, sir. What's brewing?
Who requested fireworks?
Drawing the Iron Curtain.
Point me at something that can go boom! I need a target, quickly! What are your orders, my lord?
What's brewing? Dwarfs on a ship. Who would have thought?
I need a target, quickly!
Rockets or torpedoes? As long as you pay, we've got them. Solid gold. coal to the fire? We're sinking! Save the ale! Adding coal to the fire? We'll be back before happy hour. We'll be back before happy hour. Drawing the Iron Curtain.
You may have gone against us. You may think you have won, Commander, but you have done no such thing. What is left of Claudella's works is locked away in so-called museums, away from the eyes of every undead. Not a single one of us will enter these places ever again, or be stricken down by the Seven.
Bravo, Commander. You went out of your way to preserve the legacy of a fine artist, and did so despite the diplomatic ramifications. We lizards commend you.
Good news, Commander! The undead riots have been squelched, and the many artworks of Claudella that escaped their pitiful ire have been placed in various museums where they're guarded round the clock. That'll show those intolerant bastards! This is a great victory for mankind everywhere. A victory of nature over nurture. Of freedom over oppression. The undead need to know one can be gay and held in high regard nonetheless. Let that be the lesson. This whole business was about art, of course, but still. Let that be the lesson.
I appreciate her condition, Commander.
Commander, you are well aware it is the Imp's great destiny to create the biggest and baddest explosion ever. One that can reshape our world. And I'll have you know we are getting closer to its realization. Our scientists have discovered the location of what they suspect is a metallic element of such formidable combustibility. At first they thought they were having one of those very special dreams. We want to mine it, of course, but the thing is, it can only be found beneath a couple of dilapidated elven graves. Oberon's making a fuss, but you'll allow us to dig, won't you?
Not this time, sorry.
To upset the remains of the dead where they lay is a grievous outrage, Commander, for they may yet be blessed by the Seven and be reborn into the perpetuity of the bow. Let no imp undo this holy destiny that may yet come to pass.
A couple of dilapidated graves. We are talking about the fields of Evergreen, the most ancient, sacred, and beauteous of elven burial grounds. You cannot possibly allow Trinculo and his cronies to desecrate these hallowed plots.
Rather than argue for or against the deconsecrating of Oberon's ancestors, I'd like to ask you to consider whether it would be wise at all to encourage the creation of the biggest and the baddest explosion ever. Me, I don't think it is.
I could create acre upon acre of perfect golden barley, where right now 1,000 imps are left to rot in shallow graves. But you don't see me going around demanding Trinculo's kin to uproot its forefathers for the sake of perfect golden ale. At least, not yet.
But great destiny, big explosion, so close. Oh, why do you have to be such a spoilsport, Commander? Who cares about evergreen fields when you could have ever greater fireworks?
Is that...
Commander?
I don't know if you've talked to...
I appreciate her command.
Oh, my heart and soul. How I have and I have been told that by means of magic or machinery, they may be given refuge in a new dwelling, be it made of meat or metal. Though I have come to dread the ramifications induced by impish machinations, I must concede to your wishes when confronted with your will and wisdom.
My studies have been highly interesting of late, and have